I mean, ma'am, I promise you, if you die and rise from the dead, I'll listen very closely to everything you have to say. All right? It's that simple. So if the historical evidence points to Jesus really rising from the dead, that's why we better trust him when he says, the reason that I died on the cross was to pay the penalty for your sin. That's why I trust him.
See, I understand that there are other texts supporting that Jesus lived, but I don't see any. I mean, I could be wrong, but the Jewish text that says that he lived says he supposedly rose from the dead. Is there any evidence of that?
Yes. The evidence is crystal clear in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, James, Peter. Ma'am, other than the Quran, would you please explain to me what Muhammad taught? That is intellectually dishonest, ma'am.
But
other than the teachings of Buddha,
wrote the Quran himself.
Would you please tell me
Matthew,
what Siddhartha
Mark,
Gautama
and John?
Buddha taught? Other than the Vedas and Upanishads, would you please tell me what the avatars of Hinduism taught? Ma'am, don't you see the basic intellectual dishonesty of your point?
No, I'm saying that Muhammad taught a point. He taught philosophy. He did not say this grass is green. In Matthew, Mark, and Luke and John, they say Jesus died, he rose from the dead, he died for our sins. They are saying it is a fact, and that if we do not follow what he says, we are going to burn in hell.
Yeah.
That is not a philosophy, that is a fact.
Yeah, and Muhammad says that I'm going to hell.
He has a philosophy.
That gets me a little upset, you know?
In the Quran, he says...
All right? Now, that's what Muhammad says in the Quran. But for me to say to a Muslim, I'm sorry, take away the Quran, now tell me what Muhammad said. I mean, that's intellectually dishonest.
No,
the Quran is very carefully preserved. We find out about Muhammad by reading the Quran.
From the dead.
Pardon?
I want 100% evidence that Jesus raised from the dead, because if you cannot give me that, then that makes the Bible incredible.
Okay, let me show you why you're intellectually dishonest. Give me 100% evidence that your mom is not just fattening you up to drop arsenic in your tea when you go home for Christmas vacation. It is possible. You can't 100% prove that.
Because I don't live with my mother. Of course I can't. She's not fattening me up.
Then I'm sorry. Okay, if you're not going to see your mother for Christmas, obviously she won't be able to drop arsenic in your tea. But if you happen to see your mom for Christmas, can you give me 100% proof that she's not going to drop arsenic in your tea? No. All right, here's another one. Give me 100% proof that University of Illinois is going to give you a diploma on your day of graduation.
Give me 100% proof that they didn't after I got it. Jesus died 2,000 years ago.
I don't base my life on 100% truth.
I'm sorry, he died. If you're talking about something in the future, yes, you can't give me 100% proof. But 2,000 years ago, I'm pretty sure that by now we would figure out if he rose from the dead or not.
Ma'am, I don't base my life on 100% proof.
Well, maybe that's your problem.
Oh, you do? You base your life on 100% proof?
Yes.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm skeptical of everything.
Really? So that means you take a chemistry kit to the pharmacy, and when the pharmacist hands you that bottle of medicine, you chemically analyze it to make sure there's no poison in there, right?
That's why I don't take medicine.
Because unless you have 100% proof, you would never dare take that pill and put it in your mouth, because maybe the pharmacist put poison in there.
Yes, I don't base it on 100%.
Right, thank you. So don't tell me you base your life on 100% proof. You don't. None of us do. It's not possible. You can't. You can't do that.
Sorry. All right.
You can't do that, ma'am.
I'm sorry. That's why I go to the pharmacy and I research it. I go to my doctor and I ask, what is this person giving me and why should I take it? That's what I do. I'm sorry, I misstated. Yes, I do take my life in 100% skepticism. I do not go around and say, hey, I'm going to open my book at the University of Illinois and just take everything they say and take it as a truth. Of course I ask questions. Of course I look at everything skeptically.
Man, you can't be 100% skeptic. You've got your back right now turned to a lot of people. Maybe they got a knife in their pocket. They're going to stick you in the back.
And if I die, I die.
You cannot be 100% skeptic.
If I die,
You've got to learn to trust. You've got to learn to trust. If you don't trust, you're going to be a very lonely person. Now, you got to make reasonable decisions, but you can't be 100% skeptic. You can't be 100% proving.
Didn't you just tell us to be skeptical?
Yes. But then you've got to be reasonable when it comes to your skepticism.
Oh, so now there's a reasonable that you're going to draw the line from my reasonability.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you to be reasonable. You're obviously reasonable. You've not checked all these people to see if they've got knives in their back pockets. You say, no, I'm here at the University of Illinois. The University of Illinois does not accept murderers in the student body here, usually.
No, I understand. If
Therefore, I'm not going to
kill me if they
have to examine everyone's pockets. I can't prove Christ, but the evidence is that Christ is reliable. No proof. Evidence. What's the evidence? An amazing life.